Hey, what's going on, everybody? Dave here, and per Facebook request, actually, I put up a survey last night asking, out of the two that I have not posted, which one people actually want to see of my figures, and everybody voted for Captain America: First Avenger, which I don't blame them. Now, this was my second one that I ended up purchasing, the Tony Stark Workshop being the first. And I really enjoy it. I really like it, especially after seeing the new Golden Age that came out. And I was actually trading this off to someone for a War Machine, the diecast version. And they decided to hold off until they saw more pictures and everything of the Golden Age, even though they were really looking for this one, and it's getting a little bit harder to find. So, you know, I unpacked it and figured, why not do a video on it? So the box is just your shoe style box. It is a movie masterpiece, or from the movie masterpiece series. You've got the back with the artwork. Now, if the color's kind of funky, I apologize about that. I've been playing with the camera for, I don't know, like 30 minutes or so, trying to get where it wasn't too harsh, where it was getting everything just right. So, you gotta forgive me. I'm used to, recording resin, not figures with fabric and different contrasts, things like that. Especially this guy gave me a hard time. So you have all of the cast and crew, and your stupid warnings, don't choke on it, whatever, don't touch yourself while touching it, things like that. Now, I'm not going to get into opening it because there's like 200,000 videos. In fact, I believe theclipperking did a video on it already, so head over to his channel and see it. One of the things I do have to point out that I did like was the kind of the board that goes over the figure in there. I did really like this. I liked the artwork. It's just really clean. It looks really good. The only thing I gotta say is the difference between this and the actual figure is they did do some like highlight touch-ups. They did kind of Photoshop his lips to make them more, I want to say, pinkish, because the figure itself, they aren't that way. So just giving you a heads up on that. And let's see here. So we'll get that out of the way. Now, put him down. And yes, this is the pose and everything that I usually always have him in while he's on display. I don't know. There's just something epic about just that whole look up thing. Though Clipper did some cool poses on his Golden Age that I want to try and pull off with this guy, just because they were really cool. I do plan on, if I keep him, of getting a new shield. I will go over that here in a moment. Now, as far as accessories, he comes with, let me do it this way. He does come with 2 open, relaxed hands. I think these are the relaxed hands. Comes with 2 action hands. So they're open palm, like he's throwing the shield or about to throw the shield. Comes with 2 fists. Now, I do have to say that as far as detail wise, these are great. Paint application, shadows are where they're supposed to be, highlights are where they're supposed to be. I can't complain at all on that. Let's see, I think this is the hand, so you can put the shield on the other side. I put it on this side because what's weird is a lot of people are posing him with the shield on this arm, and at least in the Captain America movie, and I believe the Avengers too, he always has the shield on his left arm, I believe. I'd have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's how he always ended up having it. So I always find that kind of odd. And I know in most poses and stuff, I think he has it on that side. I like it like this. I know a lot of people that, oh yeah, it comes with the extra wrist pegs too. I know a lot of people, let me move you guys in. Make sure you're all in focus. A lot of people did not like the Thompson machine gun. It's not Thompson, but that style. So they just left it off, or posed him with the pistol. I like this. The style, it's very clean. It's got the cloth strap. You can put it over his back if you wanted. But I just kind of like that old like gangster style. We're going to go kill some Nazis kind of pose. Now, he does come with, spin you right round, baby, right round. He does come with the pistol, and I do not believe this one is not like, it does have the removable clip. If I can get it out there, because I don't think it's ever been removed. You can see there's the bullet that's in there. This one does not have the slide that works. I have not pinned this down, basically closed. I've left it open just because I don't want to overstretch the hole that's on there. And if you can see if I can zoom you guys in here, it actually says on the holster, it's actually stamped US, like the old school US military holsters. The only reason I know that is my grandfather had one. All right. So, I'm really partial to figures that have the full, they have the head sculpt with the likeness. I know you guys have heard me kind of not talk crap, but about all the Iron Man figures, and they just have general generic, it's just the one face. They don't have a head sculpt or open faceplate. And I really like the ones that have the likeness to the character that it's supposed to be. Like I said, this is one of the reasons I had to tweak with the camera so bad, is to be able to get that color, the color right, and not too much brightness. Now, focusing in on the head, you've got the A on here. You do have a nice shading on the lines that are up here and shading on the helmet. Personally, I actually like this helmet the best out of almost all of them. I do think that on here could be a little more leather-like. I think on the Golden Age they got that just right, and it looks good. The likeness itself, I love it. I love it, and the eyes, everything about it. I hit autofocus and it just goes, meh. I'm focusing on what I want. The likeness is great, and I love the eyes. Now, here's something that I think, a lot of people go, wow, how'd they paint the eyes and have them look that great and have the shading in there? Because if you look, and I don't know if there's enough light, I have not seen anybody I'm trying to manually focus in for you guys. Get as close as I freaking can to the camera and have enough light for you guys to see. I don't think it's going to do it. Not that close. I'd actually have to get out my DSLR and do a macro shot of the eyes. but you can kind of catch it on there. There is no painted highlights. Those are from the lights that I have. And you can actually tell from the pupil out. There's a lighter ring around the pupil, and then it fades out into a darker blue, blue-gray, I want to say. And then it does have shading. You can see the eyelashes. Of course, all these are hand-painted. You can see the facial textures and everything. But one of the things that I think you guys should know is I have a feeling that with most of these, the eyes are all decals. Basically like water slide decals, because they do make them for like the Dolphies, things like that. They are very realistic. They look fantastic. You can lay them down and then gloss coat them. You just want to make sure that they are even and focusing on the same point, which Hot Toys does a phenomenal job on that. But I don't actually think that the eyes themselves are hand painted, just because looking at them and scrutinizing them real close, they are too perfect around. Everything about them is too perfect. So we'll just give you an all around of the head there. Now we'll start back here. We'll back up a little bit. Starting back here, you do have this part, which I believe is metal. It's cold like metal. And this is for the shoulder pieces. Connects to his belt down here. And I believe this is detachable. I have never taken off his clothes. I don't plan on it. I don't plan on it either. So, you know, don't look for that video coming anytime soon. There is a zipper down the back, in case you did want to remove it. Now, if you're noticing things on here like darker marks, maybe you're thinking it's shadows. It's not. There are actual weathering to it. On your armbands over here, you actually have synthetic leather and metal loops for the straps for his shoulder armor. You do have padding in the shoulders, and that's one thing. Like, I was really disappointed in Winter Soldier that they didn't go with this outfit. I mean, this is the outfit. It's the first Avengers outfit. But they went with the Golden Age. So I can kind of understand maybe it was a newer version. But what ended up happening with that is it made it look just blocky, like he'd been eating cake for 50 years that was just packed with gluten. And it was not attractive at all to me. I really like this one. I have never played with any poses. If I do any others, I will, I'll post pictures up on Facebook. But you can see the stitching detail. We'll zoom in again. All right. So you will see, and I haven't taken any scissors or anything to trim off the little, the ends there of the threads, but you can see all the individual stitching, and that's where I have fallen in love with Hot Toys, is the attention to detail and the stitching and all those little details. That's what I really love about these guys. Now moving down the body. I'm trying to keep stuff from sliding off the table. Moving down the body. You have the belt, and I believe that this is detachable or unclippable on there. As far as I know, I haven't messed with them. These pouches do not open. On the arms here, the gauntlets stay on. So they are a separate piece. So when you're maneuvering the hands or repositioning the hands, they will stay in place. I do suggest when moving things around, you can kind of see the elbow point there. You want to move the fabric around the arm. On the pants, nice cotton fabric, tuck in well with the boots. I haven't had any issues with those. You do have some movement in the ankle of the boots. Your buckles and stuff, nice detail on the laces. You've got, now the only thing that I can criticize about is for the leg holster. They could have pressed it and maybe glued it down a little bit more. It wants to kind of curl a little bit, but it's not horrible. You've got the stitching that's on here. I would have preferred to see some weathering on there. If I decide to keep this and not trade it off or anything, I think I am going to really weather him up. I saw a great one on the Sideshow Freaks forum. They weathered it up, and I really loved it, which was one of the reasons that I ended up picking up this guy. Now, the shield, I love the shield. I know it's not movie accurate because it's too shiny, but for some reason, I really love it. Now, here's the downside. Can you guys see it? Because I can see it. Right there, I have a flake, and right there, I have a flake. And I don't know if you can catch in the reflection, but there is crackles through the paint. And that's because the top coating has caused it to be too brittle. Now, I know some people that, they've top coated it with Tamiya, something like that. If you want something that's really durable, you can use the Future floor polish, same way that we do with the Gundam, and coat it that way. You'll keep your shininess and have a nice coating on there. If I do the weathering version on this, the shield's going to get repainted and really weathered. I'm not really going to move it around because I don't want to flake anymore. It was that way when I got it, which was really sad. But, I think value-wise, as far as collectible, and I know that, of course, they have a couple of different ones. They have, the Star Spangled Man, which I might end up getting that one because he's getting pretty cheap now. They have this guy, which is, the first Avenger. They have the Avengers version, which I have no desire to get. The only reason to get it is maybe the second head sculpt. They have the Golden Age. Then they have the stealth suit coming. I do have the duo pack on order, the stealth suit and the Chris Evans plain dressed. I figured why not? It's only like $100 more for the second figure, so might as well just get it. And I had planned on doing this with those to represent like Winter Soldier, I guess. And then I didn't even really know about Golden Age. I'm glad that I didn't get Golden Age, even though it has a metal shield, whatever. I have a feeling if they did the same paint application with it, that it's going to end up flaking. Just because, temperature changes, things like that. I can't, even though it's irritating to see the crackles in there, it catches light really well and gives it a crystalline effect. All right, so, as you guys know, I'm not a professional toy reviewer yet. I'd like to be, but not yet. I'm just collecting things that I like. I'm on the hunt to trade for a DX10, DX11, 12, 13, and a Mandarin and Jor-El. So hopefully I can pick those up. And I collect oddball things. Captain Harlock, I'm loving that, but only if I can get it with the throne. That thing is looking awesome, and I want one of those. My wife has even gotten involved, and she wants the Maleficent, the Angelina Jolie one. So that's going to be a Christmas present for her and for my collection. Yay me. Alright guys, so everyone have a great night. Thanks for tuning in. The only other figure that I have that I haven't done yet is Roadblock, so I might do him next week. I'm sorry I didn't go through all the articulation and everything. There's a lot of different guys out there that do that. Like I said, go over and check out Clipper King's videos. He does. I mean, if you want to know if he'll pose into something, he's going to end up showing you in his video. He does some crazy ass shit with his. I love him for being blatantly honest in his videos. And you know, that's his videos are one of the reasons I kind of got interested back in there. His videos are one of the reasons that I really want the Wolverine figure. I really want that one. And let's see, what else is there? Oh yeah. Though I haven't ordered anything from him, check out Anthony Tsang. His links are down at the bottom, both for the Clipper King and for Anthony and his new Facebook page. So you will not be contacting him at his, you know, personal. He finally opened up I don't want to call it a business, but you know, for being able to locate the harder to find figures for the collectors out there. This is not for the ones that are strictly looking to pick up and turn around on eBay to make a profit. That is not what he's here for. You know, and it would really suck if something ended up happening and we lost him, especially before I can order a couple things that I really want, like the Aldo Rain and some stuff like that. He's a really great guy to talk to. And so definitely check him out, give him some support. He's got fair prices, and you know, he does do a little bit of markup, but then again, he's getting them like right there outside of his door there in Hong Kong, getting them out to people, express shipping. You can't beat it. I would rather go through him than any eBay seller any day of the week. So that is it for me today. I will talk to you guys all later. I hope you all enjoyed. Peace out.